Welcome to Fantasy Audiobook, Global Beastmaster. My battle pet is twice as much as others. 26. Chapter 26. Boy, quickly take your sky steel crow, or you will die. Boy Su, get out of the way. Amidst the chaotic shouts, Su Bai heard Yunan's exclamation. With her silver intermediate strength, she could naturally see that this three-strike combo was perfect. The speed limit of the Sky Steel Crow has been tested by the previous Flying Stone, and it is obvious that it has no spare power to escape this blow. Could it be that this kid is going to die just now? Sister Li frowned, hesitating whether to let the Fengfang Wolf launch an attack and break the triple attack. Although intervening in the duel will cause quite a bit of controversy, the Sky Steel Crow has a huge room for growth, and it must not be compromised at the Black Iron level. Once a Black Iron level Beastmaster loses his battle pet, how can he upgrade his level? If he cannot be promoted to the Bronze level, how can he contract a new battle pet? Therefore, the Black Iron level is the most vulnerable stage of all Beastmasters. Yunnan also had the same idea, so she decisively recruited her battle pet, the Lime Fire Eagle, and wanted to use the Wind Blade to solve the crisis of the Sky Steel Crow. Don't interfere. Su Bai hurriedly stopped Yunan's actions, and then gave an order, Wind Blade. The Sky Steel Crow received the order, and no longer suppressed his strength. He opened his mouth and sprayed out several light green wind blades, directly chopping the three stones into pieces. What a fast wind blade! Sister Li was startled. Her Fengfanglang's unique skill is the wind blade, but compared with the wind blade of Tian Gangcrow, it is not so good. You know, her Fengfanglang is of the blood of the Wolf King, and has reached the top level of silver. And Su Bai's Sky Steel Crow is only at the high level of High Tea, which is a full 9 levels behind. Sister Li knows very well that if it is a high-level Black Iron Wolf, the power of the Wind Blade will not even reach half. Such a condensed Wind Blade, such a terrifying speed. As expected of a genius recruited by the group leader himself. Before, the members of the regiment were still discussing why the regiment leader recruited a Black Iron level Beastmaster, even though this kid's battle pet was the Sky Steel Crow. Because if we only talk about pets in battle, there are some teenagers who are stronger than Su Bai, but the team leader chose this person. Sister Li didn't understand at first, but now she understands completely. This wind blade alone is enough to see that this Sky Steel Crow is definitely one of the best beasts in a million. Sister Li was so shocked, let alone Dai Likyang. He felt that the ultimate skill that was sure to win was so insignificant in the eyes of the opponent. In this duel, the opponent only used one skill from the beginning to the end. But it directly shattered his proud heart. In contrast, Remnant Stone Leopard jumped up and down like a clown. It's funny. Take back your Remnant Stone Leopard. Su Bai said lightly, the winner has been decided. Although I don't want to admit it, it's the truth. No, it's impossible. Dai Likyang yelled frantically, 3 combos. Although the Remnant Stone Leopard hadn't recovered yet, the Beastmaster's order had to be carried out, so he could only bear the pain and launched a 3-combo strike again. Su Bai snorted coldly. He hated this young man very much. Such a reckless command of the pets, even at the expense of the root, simply cannot afford to lose. This Remnant Stone Leopard is really blind. Speed. Su Bai decided to teach Dai Likyang an unforgettable lesson. Tian Gangcrow felt a little bored. Why is the speed of this stone so slow? It didn't exert any strength. Hearing Su Bai's order, he immediately let out a cheerful cry, flapped his wings, and broke through the speed of sound in an instant. The huge sound was like thunder in the daytime, shaking everyone's body with chills. Turning into a black lightning that cannot be caught by the naked eye, the Sky Steel Crow instantly appeared behind the Remnant Stone Leopard, stopped abruptly, and stared down at the Remnant Stone Leopard. His eyes were cold and cruel. It wasn't until this moment that the Beastmasters who were watching came to their senses. So fast. Did I hear a sonic boom just now? Hiss, flying at supersonic speed. This super speed skill is so terrifying that it can break through the speed of sound in an instant. This Sky Steel Crow is definitely the best of the best. Little brother, make friends. When Su Bai heard the discussions around him, his expression was calm. Others mistakenly thought that his super speed was a short-term explosive skill, but they would never have guessed that it was a talent. This is also what Su Bai discovered recently, the wonderful reaction produced by the combination of Yufeng and speed. In addition to increasing the flying speed and strengthening the power of the wind blade, Yu Feng can also change the airflow on the surface of the Tiangongcrow's body, reducing air resistance and making it easier to reach supersonic speed. As for exposing part of the effect of super speed and making others misunderstand, it is also Su Bai's plan. In this way, even if someone wants to harm him, they will only consider how to fight for a short time. In any case, I would never have thought that the Sky Steel Crow could cruise at supersonic speed for a long time. When the time comes to use all your strength, you can definitely catch the enemy by surprise. Dai Liqiang was stiff all over, looking at the Sky Steel Crow in disbelief. Why such a huge bird of prey could have such a terrifying speed? He doesn't understand. Give up, your remnant stone leopard has lost the ability to continue fighting. Su Bai said again. Dai Liqiang refused to accept. Behind him, a man in charge stepped forward and grabbed his sleeve, and whispered something in his ear. Dai Liqiang glared at the man viciously, finally lost the battle, gritted his teeth and said, I lost. We'll see. Before leaving, Dai Liqiang left a harsh word. But Su Bai didn't take it to heart at all. Global Beastmaster. My battle pet is twice as much as others 27. Chapter 27. Annoyed him, projecting phantom dust directly, and then killing him with one blow. No one can find out that he did it. Ah, boy Su, your Sky Steel Crow is too strong. Yunnan put away the brimstone sculpture and said cheerfully, ha ha ha, our third team has developed. It was a great pity that Su Bai didn't have time to check the attributes of the sulfur fire sculpture. From the beginning to the end of this duel, Su Bai had an absolute advantage. The members of the number 13 hunting group couldn't help but admire this young man, and they thought he was a person who joined the group through connections, and they no longer had any doubts. This kind of strength performance, as long as the level rises, the combat power will be extremely terrifying. Unless you kill him directly, don't provoke such a person, because he is destined to become a strong person that you can't match. Brother Su, I'm very interested in how your Sky Steel Crow evolved. Sister Lee asked the members of the group. They also read the information and knew that this Sky Steel Crow evolved from the Iron Beak Finch. When they first found out, they thought they had misremembered the information, but after checking it again and again, they all felt that this kid was really lucky. I thought the awakened blood would not be too strong, but now it seems that this Steel Crow will be even more terrifying than the Steel Crows currently recorded in the future. Chapter 20. Hunting the Quartz. If you upgrade, you will naturally evolve. Su Bai replied truthfully. Sister Lee and the others hissed in disbelief. Su Bai was a little helpless. What he said was the truth. The evolution of the Iron Beak Sparrow was completed by relying on the evolution points obtained through the upgrade. That's right. Forget it. This is your secret. We won't ask any more. Sister Lee didn't care. She stretched her waist, showing her perfect curve, and said, Brother Su, I'm going to take a bath, you have to come. No, I'm going to hunt fierce beasts. Su Bai directly refused. Shang Xingbang next to him gave a thumbs up. It was an eye-opener for him. Someone could refuse Sister Lee's invitation. If it was him, he would definitely go. The other team members also thought the same, and they all looked at Su Bai with disbelieving eyes. Did you hear me right? This kid actually said that he was going to hunt ferocious beasts. Sister Lee stayed for a moment, then let out a bright laugh, and went back to her own residence regardless of other people. Immediately afterwards, there seemed to be the sound of water. Su Bai didn't care too much, and asked, is there any place with few people to recommend? Instead of looking at the map by yourself, it is better to ask the team members directly. They have been here for a long time and know the situation better than anyone else. Considering that your Sky Steel Crow wind blade is so sharp, I have a good place to recommend to you. Yunnan thought for a while, his eyes lit up, obviously he had thought of a suitable place. About 5 miles southeast of the camp, there is a group of stone crystal crocodiles, a mix of black iron high level and black iron top level, which is very suitable for you. The stone crystal crocodile, Su Bai recalled it, and remembered the relevant information. This is a ferocious beast with astonishing defensive power. It has a huge body and can easily break through 10 meters with a full body. It also moves quickly and has strong explosive power. This kind of beast is invincible on land and in water, but without long-range skills, it is uncomfortable when facing flying battle pets. It's a pity that there is a problem with ordinary flying pets, the attack power is generally weak. Even if it is a wind blade, it is difficult to break the shell of the stone crystal crocodile. Most Beastmasters are unwilling to provoke this kind of beast, and they can't beat it at all. But for Su Bai, it is the most suitable. That's right, I'm leaving now, Su Bai said, ready to leave excitedly. Yunnan hurriedly grabbed him, handed over a suit of clothes, and said, "This is our regiment uniform, if you wear it, at least it can deter some petty people. This is a flare gun. If you are in danger, shoot directly. As long as there are people from the Federal Wildlife Hunting Group nearby, they will go to the rescue. If you see the signal, go to the rescue, that's the rule." Naturally, Su Bai would not refuse. It has to be said that the clothing design of the Federal Hunting Group is very good. In addition, Su Bai has a tall and straight body and a firm face. Wearing it on his body, he looks full of vigor. The whole person is like a sharp blade out of its sheath, revealing infinite fighting spirit. Yunnan's eyes lit up, and he exclaimed, "Boy Su, you're good at showing off. No wonder our regiment leader was abandoned by you all the time." "Don't talk nonsense." Su Bai's face turned green, wishing he could quit the hunting group on the spot. After bidding farewell to everyone, Su Bai set off with the Sky Steel Crow. On the way, Su Bai tried flying, but the result was not very satisfactory. Although the Sky Steel Crow is huge, but its strength has not yet come up, it can barely fly with Su Bai, and its speed is unbearable to look directly at. Su Bai estimated that flying at this speed, any skill can knock him down. "It seems that we have to upgrade." Su Bai had no choice but to accept the reality. Keep going, overcoming obstacles all the way. Su Bai understands why the status of the Federal Hunting Group is so high. There are a few ordinary people who can bear this harsh environment. Soon, a wide stream appeared in front of him, sparkling with light. In Su Bai's vision, dense data has appeared. Open black lens bracket, name close black lens bracket, stone crystal crocodile. Current level, black iron advanced. Talent 1. Iron armor, rare 2. Bloodlust, rare. Skills 1. Death roll, rare 2. Slam, common, Looking around, there are at least hundreds of stone crystal crocodiles lying on the sand, lazily basking in the sun. Global Beastmaster. My battle pet is twice as much as others. 28. Chapter 28. So many. Su Bai was taken aback. He thought it would be good to have dozens of them. It turned out to be a big surprise. But to be honest, with a stone crystal crocodile, you can't beat it with a flying pet, and it's easy to be counter-killed with a ground melee pet. It belongs to the kind of existence that no one wants to deal with. The number naturally increased dramatically. Even internal fighting is needed to maintain the quantitative balance. Wind blade. A stone crystal crocodile felt a chill in its body, subconsciously wanted to move, but found it a little weak. I turned my head and looked. Hey, why didn't half of my body keep up? Ding, kill the black body high-level crystal crocodile and get 50 experience points. Su Bai nodded in satisfaction. Yes, one blow will kill him. That being the case, then kill it. The wind blades fluttered over the stream, each time taking the life of a stone crystal crocodile. In just a moment, the stream was dyed red with blood, and the smell of blood radiated, stimulating the nerves of the stone crystal crocodile. Under the bloody stimulus, the stone crystal crocodiles even killed each other, completely ignoring the steel crows in the sky. In this way, Su Bai began to harvest experience even more brazenly. Ding, kill the black body high-level crystal crocodile and get 50 experience points. Ding, kill the black body high-level crystal crocodile and get 50 experience points. Ding, kill the top stone crystal crocodile with a black body and get 80 experience points. Quote. The experience bar soared. After the last big kill in the Federal Hunting Ground, the experience value of the Sky Steel Crow reached 3,125,000th progress. You need to kill more than 30 crystal crocodiles to upgrade. Fortunately, with the killing speed of Tien Gankro, and the stone crystal crocodile is everywhere, there is no need to search for it, and the wind blade can hit the target directly by throwing it on the ground. In less than an hour, the experience bar was full. Ding, the experience is full, do you want to upgrade the level? The familiar prompt sounded, and Su Bai took the Sky Steel Crow back, ready to put it back into the battle pet space to upgrade. The stone crystal crocodile raised its head and roared with hatred in the face of such an untouchable enemy, but it couldn't cause any damage, and could only vent its anger on the things around it. Then, there was another chaotic fight, killing until the sky was dim and the earth was dark, blood flowed into rivers. Downstream, the Beastmasters in the camp noticed that the stream next to it had turned red, and asked what happened, but they still had no clue. Yunan's heart skipped a beat, and he thought to himself, the upper reaches are the area of the crystal crocodile. Could it be that Subai has already started hunting? But to turn the stream red, how many did he kill? No one could answer her. Subai had already gathered his energy and said, upgrade. Ding, the level of the sky steel crow has been raised, the current level of black iron is top level, and it has obtained 1 evolution point. Ding, the phantom butterfly's level synchronization has been completed, the current level of black iron is top level, and it has obtained 1 evolution point. Very good, I got 2 evolution points again. Evolution. Chapter 21. Why do you upgrade after going out for a turn? Ding, the evolution is complete, the bloodline of the Fengali Warhawk has been strengthened, and the current progress is 30%. Evolution. Subai continued to invest in evolution points. Ding, the evolution is complete, the bloodline of the Fengali Warhawk has been strengthened, and the current progress is 40%. The progress has increased again, but no new talents and skills have been acquired, which seems to be the same as the awakened Sky Steel Crow bloodline. At least 50% progress. If you upgrade again, you will be at the bronze level, and you can contract a new battle pet, Subai secretly said. If my double contract is not a one-time talent, then I can contract 2 more. In this way, he has 4 battle pets. That's the number of battle pets that only a gold-level Beastmaster can have. At this time, the Sky Steel Crow has completed the upgrade and evolution in the battle pet space, and its size has not improved much, but this is good, so as not to be so eye-catching every time it is summoned. Name, Sky Steel Crow. Current level, Black Iron top level. Current experience, 0.20. Talent, 1. Speed, Epic, 2. Sharp Eyes, Normal, 3. Wind Control, Rare. Skills, 1. Iron Feather, Common, 2. Wind Blade, Rare, 3. Steel Bone, Rare. Blood Awakening, Wind and Thunder Eagle, 40%. The experience value of upgrading again has become 250 points. Even if you kill all the top black iron beasts, you need a full. Mix some high-grade black iron in the middle, and you need more. Definitely an astronomical figure. It would take at least a few months for someone else to upgrade. For an ordinary Beastmaster, being able to hunt 7 or 8 beasts a day is almost the limit. Global Beastmaster. My battle pet is twice as much as others. 29. Chapter 29. Combat pets require physical strength to activate skills, and a lot of physical strength. If you don't use skills, just rely on hand-to-hand combat, let alone the damage suffered by the pet itself, and just talk about efficiency, it is really impossible to see. In addition, it is very dangerous in the wild, and it is impossible to leave the gathering point for a long time. The ferocious beast killed so hard that it would even attract the revenge of the high-level ferocious beast. After the upgrade, the Sky Steel Crow was very hungry. Fortunately, there were a large number of crystal crocodiles not far away. A random kill, the experience value skyrocketed. Ding, kill the black iron top stone crystal crocodile and get 80 experience points. Ding, kill the black iron high-level crystal crocodile and get 25 experience points. Ding, kill the black iron high-level crystal crocodile and get 25 experience points. Subai was a little helpless, the experience decay was too severe, so he halved it directly. If it weren't for the amazing killing efficiency of Tien Gangkro, he would have died of worry. It is conceivable that as the level increases in the future, the upgrade speed will become slower and slower. But Subai didn't expect that his upgrade speed has surpassed 90.00% of people above 9. Except for those geniuses with top pets, no one can keep up with his speed. Forget it, just take it slow. Subai could do nothing but watch the experience value increase slowly. After killing hundreds of them before and after, this group of stone crystal crocodiles realized that something was wrong. They flicked their tails and hid directly at the bottom of the river. Seeing this, Subai could only sigh. Yes, the experience baby stopped playing and lost his temper. After the Sky Steel Crow had a full meal, Subai commanded it to take back the crystal crocodile's beast spar. For most of the beasts, the crystals are located in the brain. Tien Gankro's practice makes perfect, and took back more than 70 crystals in half an hour. As for the other 30 or so, they were naturally eaten by it. The current market price of the high-grade ferocious beast spar of black iron is around. Not to mention that there are a lot of black iron top spar mixed in it, with a minimum value of federal coins. 30 or so beast crystals like this, if sold, would be worth more than 1 federal coins. Such a large amount of money was eaten like peanuts by the Sky Steel Crow. Subai was very heartbroken, but he still had more than 70 crystals, which would cost 30 to 40,000 if he sold them, and the grief in his heart was only slightly relieved. Best of all, that's just one afternoon's worth of income. No wonder it's said that Beastmasters make money, they really make money. Subai couldn't help feeling emotional. He forgot something. How can an ordinary Beastmaster achieve such a terrifying killing efficiency? Even most civilian Beastmasters couldn't kill beasts with a lower level than themselves, because their battle pets were too bad to fight at all, and could only do some simple jobs. Hunting and killing ferocious beasts is destined to only be done by those Beastmasters who have powerful pets. Since all the crystal crocodiles here are hiding, let's go back to the camp. Subai secretly said, there are so many crystals, they are quite heavy, and it is really inconvenient to carry them on the body. Thinking of this, Subai set off towards the camp without hesitation. After a long time, a piece of wood emerged from the water, and then a second one. After confirming that it was not attacked, the stone crystal crocodile who explored the road let out a cheerful roar. Great, the scary bird is gone, brothers, come out to bask in the sun. The stone crystal crocodiles who had been lingering at the bottom of the river for a long time came to the surface one after another, and when they found out why there were so many corpses of their brothers and sisters by the river, they opened their bloody mouths happily and rushed over. After a full meal, the stone crystal crocodiles began to miss the bird. When will it come again? This is the thinking of most stone crystal crocodiles. Back at the camp, Subai was immediately dragged by Yunnan to the number 13 Wilderness Hunting Group's station. This made Subai feel very sorry. He had just negotiated a price with a representative of the Chamber of Commerce and was going to sell a batch of crystals. Boy Su, have you leveled up? Yunnan was shocked and said in disbelief, you leveled up after going out for a while. With her strength, she can naturally see the difference in Subai, her aura is much stronger. This is clearly a sign of an upgrade. But how long has it been? It's only been half a month since his last upgrade, right? Subai said frankly, well, if you kill some beasts, you will be upgraded. Yunnan pressed his fingers between his eyebrows, took deep breaths, suppressed the urge to hit someone, and said, yes, fighting is the best way to increase the level of your pet, but you are too fast. I remember, it took me a month to rise from the black iron advanced level to the black iron top level. Good guy. Subai called him a good guy. As expected of the star hunting group of the Federation, this is another genius. According to federal statistics, it takes 12 months on average to upgrade from a black iron advanced level to a top level. That is 1 year. This is located in the beautiful woman of Nantong University. It only took a month, and I still feel that the speed is slow, which is really unreasonable. Subai thought indignantly. Didn't expect him to level up faster. By the way, you went to hunt the crystal crocodiles. Yunnan said casually, how many did you kill? 15 of them. Not many, maybe 100. Global Beastmaster. My battle pet is twice as much as others 30. Chapter 30. Chapter 22. Are your battle pet skills not consumed? Yunnan looked at Subai. Subai looked at Yunnan. The atmosphere was awkward. How much? Yunnan asked again. Let me take a look. Subai was a little uncertain, took out his backpack, counted it quickly, and said, there are 73 spars here, including the ones eaten by Tien Gankro, it is more than 100. Hiss. Yunnan took a deep breath, walked around Subai a few times, and made a tisk-tisk sound. Aren't you tired? Yunnan asked. Not tired. Subai was a little strange, the steel crows were fighting from the beginning to the end, he hid on the sidelines and watched, there was nothing to be tired of. Did your Sky Steel Crow kill the crystal crocodile directly? Yunnan continued to ask. How is it possible? Subai spread his hands and said, the back armor of the Shijing crocodile is very hard, and its melee combat ability is too strong. The Sky Steel Crow can only use the wind blade to attack from a distance. How many wind blades do you need to kill a stone crystal crocodile? Yunnan asked. One way. One. Yes, together. Yunnan's chest rose and fell. Looking at Su Bai with an innocent face, he resisted the urge to hit someone in his heart, and then asked, do you know that a battle pet consumes a lot of energy when it releases skills? If you release too many skills, you will even be forcibly recalled to the battle pet space. I know that, Su Bai said, it's in the junior high school textbook. Having said that, Su Bai discovered the problem. His Sky Steel Crow released hundreds of wind blades, showed no signs of fatigue, and could even continue fighting. If the stone crystal crocodile hadn't fled to the bottom of the river, he wouldn't have come back. Maybe the Sky Steel Crow has good physical strength. That's all Su Bai could say. Yunnan thought for a long time, but couldn't find a reasonable explanation, so he could only reluctantly accept the answer. My sulfur fire sculpture can only release 50 or so flame attacks, alas, it's incomparable. Feeling deeply frustrated, Yunnan couldn't help but sigh with emotion. Don't cry and be weak. Sister Li, who passed by, rolled her eyes and said, my Windfang wolf can only release the wind blade 40 times, so I don't want to live. After finishing speaking, Sister Li asked a little strangely, why are you talking about this all of a sudden? Yunnan finally found someone to confide in, grabbed Sister Li's arm, and accused Su Bai of inappropriate behavior. This Su Boy, his Sky Steel Crow has released more than 100 wind blades, and he still looks like a normal person. Sister Li finally understood why Yunnan had such a lost expression. This Sky Steel Crow is really not a human being. That's not right, Tiangong Crow is not a human being in the first place. Brother Su, it lasted so long. Sister Li licked her lips and said charmingly, let my sister see it next time. Su Bai ignored the elder sister who was driving at this moment, took out a spar from his backpack, and asked, does our group accept black iron spar? Yunnan grabbed the backpack and said, of course. Sister Li glanced at Yunnan angrily, and said, isn't it just a few black iron crystals? Look at you, you don't have the temperament of a silver Beastmaster. Quote. Sister Li was silent for a moment, then asked, Brother Su, how many are there? 7. Before Su Bai finished speaking, Yunnan covered his mouth. Not many, just a dozen. Yunnan grabbed Su Bai's sleeve and wanted to take him away. Sister Li was rich in experience, and immediately realized that something was wrong. How could Yunnan's trick succeed? She immediately grabbed Su Bai's other sleeve, and said, let me see. The scene froze immediately. Su Bai was caught in the middle, in a dilemma. Not far away, Shang Xingbang walked into the camp with a belch, and was taken aback when he saw the scene in front of him. Wiping his eyes vigorously to make sure that he was not mistaken, he was so shocked that he couldn't speak on the spot. Damn it, this kid is so fierce that he actually made Yunnan and Sister Li jealous. Shang Xingbang has a rough face, but his thoughts are very careful, and he retreated quietly immediately. He didn't want to get involved. But such explosive news must be shared with others as soon as possible. Not long after, the members of the number 13 hunting group who stayed in the camp quietly hid in the shadows, watching Yunnan and Sister Li's fight. I'm so envious. Tisk tisk, what is this kid's background? Unexpectedly, even Yuda, who is proud and arrogant, is convinced. Yunnan is nothing. I still have to look at Sister Li. Ever since I joined the regiment, I have never seen her lose her composure. Hey, have you heard? It is said that this kid is related to our regiment leader. Fuck. Hiss. So terrifying, so terrifying. A group of elders hid in the corner, pointing and exclaiming again and again. In their hearts, Su Bai's image kept rising, and at the same time, it was so radiant that people couldn't look directly at it. Naturally, such a movement cannot be concealed from Yunnan and Sister Li. The two also realized their gaffe, and quickly let go. Su Bai almost fell over. Wiping the cold sweat from his forehead, he thought to himself, women are really scary. Su Bai, how many crystal crocodiles have you killed? Sister Li asked suddenly. Please like and subscribe.